You turn the microphone. Okay, hello.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Ngâm. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Kim Giang Secondary School.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions about being patient. Okay?
Okay.
Right. What do you do while you're waiting for something? For example, a bus. When you're waiting for a bus, what do you do?
I will sit nicely in the in I will sit nicely.
At the bus stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you do, or you just sit and wait?
I will sit nicely and listen my favorite music.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever lost your patience while waiting for something?
I think no.
No?
No.
Okay, why?
Because I think I'm really patient.
Okay. Are you generally a patient person?
I think yes.
Okay. Are people in your country generally patient?
I think no, because I saw in the TV it says many people that hit other person because of only the way that they don't share their chairs or they don't give their money for help them.
Okay. Right. So here I'm going to show you some questions. Okay. We're going to talk about an interesting old object. Describe an old interesting object that your family has. You should say what it is, where it came from, how long your family has kept it, and explain why your family thinks this object is interesting. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute to think about your answer. You can take down some notes if you need to. Okay, time up. Now you can answer the question.
So an old interesting object that my family has is an old picture by my grandfather painted. And it came from Sapa and also is about a beautiful view in Sapa. And my family keep it since I'm only 1 year old. My family think this object is interesting because my grandfather is an artist. Also, the view was so beautiful, so he draw just like my hometown.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions about history. Okay, so the first part is the value of the past. Okay? Now give me some reasons why people like to keep things that remind them of the past.
I think because it's, if it's passed to other, is really expensive, and also is, I think it has important memories of them.
Okay. Now could you please suggest whether all historic buildings should be kept? Historic buildings, old buildings, you think they should be kept or destroyed?
I think the historical buildings that we need to keep is
Do you think they should be kept or destroyed?
I think whole Ngâm Lake should be kept because it is a interesting lake, and also it have a historic history about them.
Okay. Consider whether objects made in the past are better than modern ones.
In my mind, I think that the modern one will be better because it can keep longer. Also, in the some buildings in the past, it doesn't save, it don't save, and the modern buildings can keep it safe.
Objects, not buildings.
Objects.
Yes. Now on objects, whether old objects or objects made in the past, are they better than objects that are modern ones?
If
Objects are things, anything. Things that were made in the past and things that are made right now. Okay. Which one do you think is better?
I prefer things in the past because it has many memories. Also, in the past, it has many famous artists, and they can paint, can build, can explore many interesting things, and in that things we can make it more modern.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about museums. Okay. Describe the types of museums that are here in your country, Vietnam.
Museum. I didn't go museum in Vietnam before.
Okay. Now consider whether museums are the best way of teaching people about the past.
I think I agree with this because in museum it has many history objects, and some museum it has the person who will say that what history in that object. Also, in museum it has the board has said that what is these things and how it is important.
Okay. Now can you suggest how museums could attract more people in the future?
If museum want to attract more people, I think it need to collect more the history objects, and also it can advertising in the social media.
Okay. Okay, good job.
Oh.
Finished? Okay.
I don't know anything about museum history.
You did good.